quieter this time. So sorry for the fans at home. I was in it.
Don't get me wrong, it was a solid concept.
He was a little too excited there, but
Got a little
Maybe
excited.
should have backed up 3 feet from the mic and done. Kind of like a little. Hey!
Go stand in the kitchen.
But yeah, here we are with our semi-officials. I say semi because the bracket isn't fully set yet, but we want to get a recording and our predictions out before the playoffs do start.
Yeah,
So-
it is only April 10th right now,
Yeah,
so
As of April
they-
10th.
the
Yeah.
teams are locked, but they could shift positions a little bit.
Yeah, standings could change a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, and the playoffs start as of recording 6 days from now. So,
It's about as close as it's going to get.
yeah, we will start on the West, and we will start with the play-in game. As of this current moment, it stands as the Suns versus the Kings. These are just one-off games. The higher seed host. I'm going to go the Kings. Well, and by the way, for the audience, we are doing this the same way we did the March Madness and the Frozen Four tournament. So it'll be a collective, group opinion. If there's any disagreement, there will be some discussion about it, and then we'll move on.
Kevin Durant plays for the Suns, right?
Correct, but they played the Clippers last night without Kawhi and without James Harden, and the Suns had Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, and they were down in the first quarter, 35-4. So
I was gonna say, until my boy gets sponsored by some lotion, yeah, I'm taking the Kings.
I'm going Kings. I'm going Kings.
Who is on the Kings right now?
De'Aaron Fox. Come on,
That's
now.
it?
Don't
Modest
this.
bonus.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
believe no, Buddy Hield is not still there.
No,
Not
but he's
not
also
big
still there. I
names,
think he's
but
in-
big names. You know.
not big names, but
Not Indy? No, not Indy.
Philly.
do they still got
He's in
Boogie
Philly.
Cousins?
Oh my
No.
lord,
I'm taking the Kings as well.
Taking the Kings.
I'll take the
All
Kings.
right.
that's a unanimous vote.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll take the Suns.
I like
just
the
to be
youth
different.
movement over
It doesn't matter,
Yeah.
but you'll
No.
take the
at home,
Suns.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no.
And then moving on to the 9-10 matchup, we have the Lakers versus the Warriors.
Lakers.
A few years ago, this would be the matchup.
This would
but-
be the matchup. I'm gonna go Lakers. I think there's just a lot of inconsistencies with Golden State right now. So
Yeah.
Golden State's too old.
What are you
Wow.
talking about? I love watching 6 grandfathers fight in a lawn. What are you talking about?
No.
Yeah, I'm going Lakers.
Lakers.
I'm going Lakers.
Sorry, Steph.
Yep,
As
sorry.
much as I love Steph Curry, you can't count out LeBron right now.
No.
He
You
is
can never count out LeBron.
never count out LeBron.
No.
But the rest of the Lakers, especially guys like AD, having a little bit of a resurgence from injury-prone seasons. Austin Reeves, he's having a great year.
I thought you were going to
think
say receding hairline.
Wow.
D'Lo kind of turning up the heat.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
D'Lo
no, the
does.
Lakers are having a good second
little run,
half of the
yeah.
season. I'm taking the Lakers for sure.
Well, keeping our discussion about the Lakers, we have Lakers versus Suns to be the 8th seed.
Still taking Lakers.
Yeah, I'm still taking Lakers.
I think
we took
Oh, wait, we
Kings.
took the Kings,
We
didn't
took
we?
the Kings, buddy.
No, this is for the 8th seed.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
for the 8th seed. So
no,
it's
yeah,
Suns
sure.
versus.
Yep,
Seven,
yep.
8
Yeah.
plays for the 8th seed.
You
Sam and
just
I don't know how
explained
to
this
play
to
it.
me, and I fucking forgot.
Sam and I still don't know how the play-in round works.
It's good.
I'm still taking the Lakers.
Oh, for sure,
Yeah.
taking the Lakers.
It's LeBron. They're not gonna win it all, but it's LeBron.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
AD.
No, they'll at least get to the legit bracket. They'll get there.
I'm just gonna say, whoever has the better victory in the previous game, I feel like they'll win that matchup, carry the momentum. But I got the Lakers taking that one.
All
For
right.
sure, Lakers.
Just to fill out this side of the bracket before we move on to the East, we're going to do the whole West. So, continuing our talk about the Lakers,
Denver.
we have Denver versus the Lakers.
Denver.
I think it's going to be Denver.
I'll
The
take the
Joker's
upset
gonna
in
carry.
LA, even though it doesn't matter.
Joker's too good.
Joker. Big Joker.
And then
kinda guy.
moving on to the other LA team, the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Dallas Mavericks. I'm going the Clippers.
And the Clippers just look too good right now.
Yeah, they.
They do
They-
look good, and I think they're the health and the stars that are there will get them at least one playoff victory. So I'm going to go Clippers.
Whatever his name is from Shark Tank, you can sit down for a minute.
Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban.
Listen, with the power of Mark Cuban, we're gonna carry it. As I said in the previous episode, I'm a Mavs guy. I like the white European guys for no reason.
So we got 2 Clippers, 1 Mavs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Clippers.
There you go.
All right, I'm okay with that.
And then we got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and his OKC Thunder versus the New Orleans Pelicans.
It doesn't matter
I think we all
if they have
kind of.
Zion or not.
I think we all kind of like OKC here, so
Yeah.
I think we're gonna go OKC.
Zion will be on the bench by game 4 with a Big Mac in hand, ready to go into the offseason.
Hell yeah, brother.
Moving on to Minnesota versus the Sacramento Kings.
Big Minnesota.
Show me Minnesota.
Show me Sacramento.
Whoa, Sacramento.
I don't have trust and faith in Rudy Gobert in the
Actually,
give me Sacramento.
Who else is?
Carl Anthony Towns?
They do have Anthony Edwards
Yeah, they got the
and
cat, bro.
but I just don't like Rudy Gobert. I don't trust him.
See,
so
I
give me
can understand-
Sacramento.
I can understand the Rudy Gobert worry, but
If you want to compare star power, I think De'Aaron Fox and Anthony Edwards kind of equal each other out there. And I'm not even considering Rudy Gobert at all. I'm just going. I'm looking.
he is a
straight,
moot point in this
straight
situation.
at Cat over Sabonis. I personally am taking Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Soda.
Moving on to Denver versus yet another LA team.
Denver.
Well,
I think I'm taking
I was-
Acknowledge
LA
it.
here.
I wanted to go Clippers. I think the Clippers are very much like Sparty when it came to March Madness. If they're going to be on top of their game with not dealing with injuries and all that, I think they could beat absolutely anyone.
Well,
in the
how did that
playoffs.
work out for Michigan State?
But it's a little bit different when you have proven talent year in and year out in the playoffs.
Yeah, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard,
James Harden, Russell
Tyler.
Westbrook, Terrence Mann, Ivica Zubac.
My man knows the whole roster.
Yeah,
So-
I'm still taking Denver.
I can understand the argument for Denver, but in my head, I
yeah.
have no logic driven behind this choice. My brain is telling me the Clippers.
Denver.
I'm just gonna go chalk with it, Denver.
Well,
Well, we gotta make a decision here.
Denver. It's Jokic and Jamal Murray. They are the reigning champs.
I-
It tends to kind of.
I'm gonna add a little something to this too. This is the same core of Clippers players that blew the 3-1 lead to Denver. I think there's a little bit of, well, we can take them out. We've seen them before in the playoffs.
They get a little mad about it.
That, but this is also the same core for how many years? Who has accomplished what?
They've been
Besides going
together
to the,
1, 2,
to
3,
the
4.
conference finals.
They've
Yikes.
been together for 4 years. This is year 4, 5,
Well, at least like
4.
PG and Kawhi.
Yeah, PG and Kawhi, they've been together since 2019-2020 season. So
I just
basketball
trust 'em.
basketball years are weird.
don't trust them.
I guess we can circle back to it and maybe hopefully come to a better agreement because we can't right now. So jumping to OKC versus Minnesota. OKC.
OKC.
Yeah, that feels pretty unanimous.
All right, back to it. Denver.
We're still not going to get anywhere. Let's just jump.
What?
We
No,
want to
Oh, okay,
rock
let's
paper
let's-
scissors. Rock paper scissors.
It has to be done.
If we can, because no matter who is going up here, I still have OKC winning the conference.
I think it'd
I
also be
agree.
Yeah.
a pretty cool story, just storyline wise, for Shea to get into the finals, beating the team that traded him away.
Well, you want to play rock paper scissors over it?
We can play rock paper scissors. Who?
Best 2 out of 3.
Just best of one.
Best of 1. Rock.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh.
That's
Rock,
two scissors.
Paper, scissors, shoot.
2 rocks.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
2 scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
2 papers.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
2 scissors.
Rock,
Paper, scissors, shoot.
No.
Zach went with the paper over the rock.
That was probably the longest segment we've had of anything ever.
I haven't get to play rock paper scissors on this
Yeah,
podcast.
neither have I. It's been
No,
these
you
two
did.
the whole time.
You played.
Did I?
You played against Colby in the March Madness one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. I did.
But I agree with Colby. I think OKC gets to the finals. I think that's a pretty consensus thought amongst the
Mhm.
group.
Yeah.
Uh,
I love how young they are. I love how exciting the team is.
And they have so much talent.
Yeah.
Despite how young they are.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
a
look
great
at Chet
run for them.
Holmgren.
Look
I
at
lo-
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Stop saying Chet Holmgren. What do you have for Chet Holmgren? Look at
I don't.
SGA, dude.
I don't.
But moving over to the East, we have the 76ers versus the Miami Heat.
Miami.
Give me playoff Hemi.
You
But-
can't beat
Hemi
Jimmy
buckets.
Buckets.
It's another player we kind of have a hard on for on this show.
Just a little bit. Then we have
Raging.
the Bulls versus the Hawks.
This is probably the game we
I'll
carry
just-
the lead.
Who do
I'll
the Bull-
just
who
write
do the
in the
Bulls have?
76ers right now as the 8th seed. 'cause
Go ahead. Yep.
Clearly, no one really
Who do the
likes
Bulls
these
have?
teams. The bald eagle.
Caruso, Levine,
Caruso, that's it. And
Kobe
Levine.
White.
Yeah,
And
Zach
for the
Le-
Hawks, show me Trey
Zach
Young.
Levine. Yeah.
Who's their center? Oh my God, I can't think of his name.
Vucevic.
Yeah, I think we're just handing the 8 seed to the
Hawks have
76ers.
Trey Young. And Trey Young.
And Trae Young.
John Collins.
DeJounte Murray.
And Trey Young.
But yeah. Anyways, just to save ourselves some time, Boston versus 76ers. I'm gonna go Boston. I will say it now though. I'm not as high on Boston as I was when we did the pre-recording.
And why
or
is
the
that?
pre-look ahead. They almost blew a huge lead to a Giannis less
No Giannis.
Bucks. I think they were up by nearly 30 and almost blew the lead against them.
Oh.
We're talking about the same game. I'm pretty sure they lost that game.
No, they played like a day or two before the game I'm just talking about, where Giannis left.
Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of Giannis, we'll just jump all the way down to that right now. Bucks versus Heat. Giannis potentially dealing with some injury.
Heat.
Yeah,
I think I still would have gone Heat. Even
Yeah.
with full health Giannis.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have, because I really like Giannis, especially with
I guess-
Dame on his side. I think the Bucks could have done some damage, but without Giannis, especially at 100%, even if he does come back,
I mean, you got
Himmy Bucket's going to do damage.
Giannis,
I can see it going to Game 7.
Dame time, and Chris Middleton. But Jimmy Butler, it's playoff Jimmy, dude.
The
Like,
guy is
playoff
built
Jimmy
for
Butler.
the postseason.
Playoff Hemi, come on now.
like, dude,
Me
He's
and the
no
boys
longer Jimmy
love playoff
Butler.
Himmy.
He's
he's
Hemi
just
Butler.
too good in the playoffs. He's just too good.
He dead ass puts the team on his
moving-
back and gives himself back spasms.
Moving on to one. Can you say that team for me, Tony?
Orlando Magic. Orlando
Versus Cleveland.
Yeah, give me the Magic.
I'm gonna go Cavs.
I'm going Cavs.
I don't have a coin.
Love me some Darius Garland and Colin Sexton.
I'm flipping the
You
tab.
You
That's-
can't give me
That's
enough
not
of
even
that theme
bringing
song.
up Donovan Mitchell.
I
Oh,
always forget.
Hold on, who's got Spider?
I always forget.
Hold on,
Cavs.
the Spiders on the Cavs. Give me the Cavs.
Aw, man, but how am I going to sing the song the rest of this episode?
Sing it in your head.
Orlando Magic.
That's not in your head.
Honestly,
Hey, shut up.
You said that.
this
out
is
loud.
I think, a really random matchup.
Knicks and Pacers.
The Knicks and Pacers.
Give me Julius Randle. I want Julius Randle.
Who he play for?
Yeah, this
Who do
one
you play for?
I'm gonna just you guys won't be able to see it watching the podcast, but I'm gonna just
Just go to right.
Yep, just gonna right here, right there. Yep,
Yeah.
boys.
Whoever
That
wins
works.
this matchup
It's
is
irrelevant.
Just
irrelevant.
write KP there. That works.
That's fair enough.
No, if this was 10
Whoever-
years
There you go.
ago,
We are Knicks versus Pacers is the matchup of who loses to Miami.
Actually,
Or
can you erase
even-
that and write KCP.
KCP.
There you go. Contavious Caldwell Pope.
why?
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, I think even if it's not the Heat, I think the Bucks beat either one of these teams. So
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I don't think.
doesn't matter
Either
who
one.
they're
It's
playing, they're
just
getting
that-
stomped.
It's that 2-7 matchup.
Show me
Yeah.
Dame time.
But jumping up to Boston versus the Cavs, this is where I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna start riding the Cavs with Colby. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Cleveland.
Yeah, it's a little, cause like you barely beat and almost blow a huge lead to the Giannis-less Bucks when you still have Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and oh god, why can't I? Oh my god,
Irrelevant.
Blanking,
who am I thinking of?
A guy who plays basketball, probably.
probably.
Probably a guy who plays basketball. I can't think of
Potentially.
Steph
Honestly, I
probably
don't know.
had
I think he's talking about
the
someone else.
Best player in the league with Jason Tatum, and you know, I understand they got Damian Lillard still, but you know, I'm gonna go Cavs.
Yeah. Under construction since 1968. Give me Cleveland.
I always say Boston because,
Sam likes to be different.
yeah, add a little bit of difference into it.
Add a little
So for a chance to go to the finals, we kind of talked about this,
It's
and the
Himmy
other
Butler.
one, but we have two LeBron
Yeah,
Two
we did.
LeBron teams. We have the Cavs versus the Heat.
Yeah, show me Himmy Butler.
You're going Himmy Butler?
I didn't get to sing the song, but it's Himmy Butler. Give me Miami.
I'm going Cavs.
with
I'm going-
the land.
I'm going Cavs.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't.
They have.
Him is
Eventually,
good,
he's gonna get tired.
but
he can't carry the team forever.
Yeah. No. We saw that in the
brings
bubble.
us to an intriguing Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I feel like this
finals
would be
matchup.
like a LeBron era, like second
this
LeBron era in Cleveland.
This
kinda
what
matchup.
could have happened if KD and Harden never
never left.
left OKC.
Never left. Yeah.
This could have been a legitimate
What
finals
about my
matchup.
boy Russ?
If KD and Russ
Well,
didn't
he's the
hate
one
each
who
other.
never left.
Yeah, he didn't
Well,
leave.
actually, that's valid.
My vote's on OKC.
Yeah, I'm taking OKC for sure.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
unanimous.
Yeah. I just
OKC
think
is
it's-
pretty well loved.
In the
and
wise words of the
I
Mittcast,
mean-
fuck the East. Wow.
I've always loved Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Always loved them.
They got good vibes over there.
And they just have fun players, man. They have fun players, especially Shea. I love Shea so much.
Dude,
Dude is an animal.
I love rooting for teams that just give off good vibes. I love that.
Their GM is also a maniac too.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this back
He's
to
hoarding first round picks.
NBA 2K13. They drafted me. They gave me the chance. I'm going with them.
I love it.
That is a crazy shout, by the way. That is unbelievable.
The-
Rep.
I'm feeling pretty
The Cavs
satisfied.
never gave me that shot.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty satisfied with that bracket.
Yeah,
I
I-
am too.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a
There's
good
not
one.
too much I disagree. I mean, honestly, there's like some second round ones where I'm like, but
Right.
it still ends up being like
Part of me
Yeah.
worries about us taking the Cavs over Boston in the second round, but only time can tell.
I mean, I can see
Spider.
I can see that round easily going seven games.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's going
I-
to be a good one if it does happen.
I think both sides are going to be shit shows. I guess the best way to say it, but for very different reasons. You're gonna have the West be a shit show because of how competitive it is,
Yeah.
and then I feel like the East is going to be just teams.
We gave the 76ers and the Heat a bye to whatever round they were in ahead, despite who they were playing. The 76ers in the play-in, we're just like, yeah, we can put them in 8 because
Yeah.
who cares?
Well, and I think the East we have very much a March Madness style esque to it as a teams that we think are going to get hot and are going to be cold.
But for playoff runs like that, you've got to anticipate stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's not always flush out. Well, they're the top seed, so clearly they're the better team. No, there are a lot of different things it comes down to, and one of them is who gets hot in the moment.
Well, I mean,
OKC get
a
hot.
lot of the time it is pretty chalk in the NBA
Yeah.
playoffs, but it's just the fact that the Bucks might not have Giannis, and then the fact that the
That's a tough one.
Celtics just struggled to the Giannisless Bucks.
I like how one game is all it took for us to be like, you know what, Boston kind of got on the frog alert.
it kind of more so just woke us up and like snapped us back to reality. It's like, oh yeah, this is the team that like doesn't
That is
really.
Jason Tatum.
Yeah,
But in the
But-
wise words of Kevin Garnett,
yeah. Just
anything's possible.
going back to the West, it's to show how competitive it is. Minnesota 55 wins, Denver 55 wins, OKC 54, Clippers 51, Mavs 49. The Pelicans, who are the 6th seed, have 47.
Holy
By the way, the Bucks, who are the 2 seed in the East, have 48 wins.
Oh my God.
And then the Suns, who are the 7th seed, 46. And then the Kings and Lakers have 45, and the Warriors have 44.
Who was the one? What was it? The Clippers.
The-
How many did they have?
51.
So I
It's
thought you
close
said
in the West.
54. I thought it was like there's a gap
Yeah.
there. I misheard you.
The top 5 seeds in the West would currently be the 2 seed in the East.
I don't like that.
No, the East suck.
Yeah.
It's been a bad year out
It's-
east.
Dude, when LeBron left the East went downhill.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because when he was in the East, people were predicting every year that the finals are going to be
Look,
Steph
LeBron-
Curry and the Warriors versus LeBron and the Cavs,
It's
or LeBron and the Heat, or LeBron and
LeBron versus insert team name here.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever
Yeah.
seen that joking video that's like 2037? And it's still
Yeah.
the Golden State
Yeah.
Warriors versus the Cleveland Cavaliers with LeBron and 3 of his cyborg clones. What happened to the East,
Bleed
man?
on the moon.
Game 7 of the NBA Finals hosted here on Jupiter.
Bad teams.
Bad,
Yeah.
Yeah.
bad drafting.
Man.
Darko.
Show me
Darko.
OKC, baby.
Everything went down when Carmelo retired.
What?
He was the last of the
That is
greats
a-
in the East.
That is a unanimous what? That is unreal.
What?
Oh my lord. Well,
Shout out Carmelo Anthony.
let's see if Boston actually shits the bed, and let's see if OKC's got what it takes.
Indeed.
Yeah.
But I think that does it. Does it for us here at Mittcast. We will catch you all on our next episode.
Yeah. What the fuck is even that? What is happening?